Come on. Get him. You. Hey. Hey. For real? Come on. Y'all. Yeah. I catch him. Good. Smile. Hey. Ooh. Go. Yeah. 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 Man. Well. What's up? What? Hey. I believe she love an American song. Up in that thong. You got my life. It's coming from. Yeah. Under the sun. What? What? Smacking. You. That. Living in my ear. Yep. Go. Yo. Awesome. Hey. Hey. What up, YouTube universe? It's the dark skin #1 dancing American back at it again with giving you some of this news that we've been hearing. And it's going down, fam. With this killing, shooting of this guy named Alex Pretty. And the Minneapolis is going through the ice storm, I call it. And it is wild. It's you see in white America is a divide within the political policy, eternal damage amongst themselves. Because somebody that's black and understand this ain't got nothing to do with us. You heard? This ain't got nothing to do with us. So you see the division, plain and simple. You see white liberals, you see the white MAGA, everybody's taking shots at each other. No pun intended, but that's what's going on. And I would like to tap into the news because, you know, the news, it shows you all types of stuff. It shows you everything. So my question is, I'm going to listen to the man is in charge. So I'm going to give y'all a hot second from what I can pull up. Hold on. Hold on.
member Republicans are joining Democrats, calling for a full investigation into the killing of Alex Reddy by Border Patrol agents in Minneapolis.
Oh.
What we're seeing on TV is causing big concerns over federal tax accountability. Senator Bill Cassidy calling the situation disturbing, writing the credibility of ICE and DHS are at stake. Senator Lisa Murkowski adding ICE agents do not have carte blanche in carrying out their duties. Others taking issue with how quickly the Trump administration made an assessment, labeling Freddie a domestic terrorist without providing any evidence. John Mitnick, who served in President Trump's first term and helped establish the Department of Homeland Security, criticizing the agency, saying, "I'm enraged and embarrassed by DHS's lawlessness, fascism, and cruelty." But top Trump officials continue to double down. FBI Director Kash Patel suggested it is illegal to bring a gun to a protest. You cannot bring a firearm loaded with multiple magazines to any sort of protest that you want. It's that simple. Overnight, President Trump telling the Wall Street Journal he doesn't like any shooting, adding, quote, "But I don't like it when somebody goes into a protest and he's got a very powerful, fully loaded gun with 2 magazines loaded up with bullets also. That doesn't play good either." It's a stark contrast to what many Republicans.
So we gonna look at what the big chiefs of the Capitol Hill is really aiming at. So what we see is that we have again a somewhat of a divide in policies that is eternal damage to white America. You have people who feel that it was wrong for Alex Pre to be shot down the way he was in cold blood. And then you have people who are in favor of the ICE agents for pulling the trigger because he did come through with a loaded gun. That's true. But if you look at the video, the ICE agents took the gun from him before they actually shot him and killed him. So, right now it's a divide between, again, it's more of a political policy amongst the top earners of the administration because some stress the fact that he shouldn't have came, as you can hear, he shouldn't have came to a protest with a loaded gun. That was the reason why part of the reason why he had got killed. Okay. At the end of the day, I'm gonna just be 100% real with you. I'm kicking back. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just being honest. That's why I put I'm relaxing through the white divide political policy that is literally in an ice storm right now. Literally, they're in the ice storm. And I'm kicking back because for too long, the Black Builders of America have been, basically targeted by the government itself. Now that the government is silencing these white liberal protesters, I really don't care. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't. I don't. I'm kicking back right now. I'm relaxing. I'm playing with my hair. Um, you know, for the longest, it's been the Black Builders of America blood spilled. Now that we see white people blood being spilled, oh, it's a problem. Now you see, all these political figures coming out speaking against ICE, the federal agents that unalive these people. From Renee Nicole Good, from this guy Alex Pretty, and it's gonna be pretty more because I said that the last video. I said it's gonna be some more deaths, and within a month or so, it's been another death, and it's gonna keep happening. Why I say that? Because you have two political parties that has divided white America as we speak. You have white liberals that feel like they can protest and be in front of these ICE agents, federal ICE agents that work for the top administration of government, which is the White House, to clean up the immigration, which is in Minnesota. And they have a lot of fraud out there with the Somalis, and you have that governor and the senator over there that is claiming they're helping the streets, but you never see them protesting. Oh, yeah, you never see them out there, but yet you hear them telling people they have a right to protest, but you never see them protesting. That's kind of funny. You never see this. You never see them protesting, but you see them talking somewhere on the speaker about. But the point is it's divided. It's divided, and it's only going to get worse because they're going to do their jobs, and white blood will be spilled some more. I truly believe it's going to be some more white people getting unalived. This is just, the beginning to a lot of people's, unalive situations. It's about to happen. It's not going to end. And I'm going to kick back and relax to the end. Because again, I'm going to say this one more time. For the black builders of America, men, women, and child, this has nothing to do with us. And that's just what it is. It has nothing to do with us. We're not the ones jumping in front of the gun. You understand what I'm saying? We're not the ones jumping in front of the gun. And for too long, you've have these white liberals using the complexion for the protection, but now it seems like the well of water has dried up for them. Oh yes, it has dried up. They can't use the complexion for the protection no more. Not with the ICE agents, the federal ICE agents. Oh, they can't do that. Uh-uh. And again, they're so bold. Even after these two people got killed by ICE agents, they're still out there protesting, and they really think something's gonna change. This the crazy part about these, you know, radical, white liberals. They honestly think that they're gonna change what Trump's administration has already been in. I call him the Orange Man. The Orange Man's administration has already made it clear that they're going to back their fellow federal agents up over anybody because they had a duty. The funds was already spread it out. They're going to do their job. They're going to get a lot of illegal immigrants out, regardless of what the white protesters are on, the white liberals. And yeah, it is in white America. It's a very big divide in political policies that is punishing people who are in front of them, agitating them, filming them, and so forth. Yeah. And sometimes they end what they like. That's what we see. We see this in broad daylight. We see this with, no chaser. And it's up to, people like me to sit here, look at it, realize what's the real big issue, and relax as it all go down. That's what it's going on. Yes, I'm a big relaxer. I like to relax, kick my feet up, that type of stuff. And yeah, it's not gonna change. So the petty efforts of these protesters out there in Minnesota is just gonna get more rapid with, I believe, more shootings, more white blood will be spilled. And it might not just be Minnesota, it might be somewhere else as well. Because again, we're talking about a whole culture that is emboldened to use their complexion for protection. Now that it ain't working no more, because it's clearly not. Anybody can see that's clearly not. That you white and you right. That's not gonna help you, someone who will you know pop your balloon, so to speak. You dig? So that's what we see. We see a very how would I say um, a very strategic policy against another policy. You understand what I'm saying? Because it is a very big divide between the two. It's a very big divide. And to me, again, I'm looking at it for what it is. And it's already in law that they will be protected. And I don't think, you know, the people from Minnesota, I heard that they're trying to stop people from going around the area where Alex Pretty was gunned down so they could collect evidence. I don't think none of it's going to work. Straight up. I don't think that, it's not going to stop what's been progressing throughout America right now when it come down to hunkering down on immigration. You get what I'm saying? So we also got to remember that all this is happening in Minnesota, and they do have a big fraud problem out there with the Somalis. You must remember that. And also to you know to gravitate to what's really going on out here, out there, is that no matter what they're pushing, okay, that that honestly, it's not going to get better for these protesters. It's just not. It's not going to get better until they realize they can't be in the way of these ICE agents. Okay, they can't. You know, and I know some people go, well, they can film and everything. Yeah, but you're risking your life because just like they killed Alex Pretty, and also they killed what's her name, uh, Renee Nicole Good. They can do anybody like that. That's white. They're showing you that your complexion for protection is not going to help you in this situation. You understand? So the more y'all think, and this is all for white folks, the more you think your complexion protection is going to help you in that situation, go ahead, fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out, and you will see that it ain't even helping at all. Literally at all. You're going to fuck around and find out, and it might be too late. It might be too late for you. You understand? It might be too late because you're too privileged. First of all, a lot of y'all really are privileged. And now that this has came to a head and the division is already written in stone, is what I said. It didn't came to a head and the division is right in stone, is what I said. That the collapse of, you know, policies has changed in favor of the Orange Man's administration. So they're going to do their job. And I don't think nothing's going to happen to any of the ICE agents because they said they shot Alex Pretty for like 10 times. So I don't think nothing's going to happen. I honestly think that this is probably just water under the bridge. And they're going to keep puffing and puffing. And as you can hear, the top people of that runs the administration of the Orange Man has already made it clear that they're not gonna push for anything going against these ICE agents who spilled white blood. They're not gonna do it. So I don't know how many others in the political world that is against this Orange Man's administration, but it's not gonna help and it's not gonna budge. It's still gonna be there. It's gonna be there regardless. It's gonna be them patrolling and getting illegal immigrants, possibly killing more white liberal protesters, and it's not gonna stop. So for all y'all to think that, hey, this is a perfect time to protest and stuff like that, where it's gonna get you? Let's just be real. Where it's gonna get you at a time like this? Where it's gonna get you? I know. It can get you early grade. That's what it can get you. It can get you an early damn grade. Because we seen it. We seen it twice. You know? So y'all keep protesting, thinking shit gonna change, and there's gonna be more white blood will be spilled. Because we're gonna see more of this going on out there in Minnesota if they choose to. So my thing was, and this is how I feel about it, for the white liberals that's out there protesting, y'all asking for it. Y'all gonna fuck around and find out. Just like Alex Pretty did, just like Nicole Renee Good did. Y'all gonna fuck around and find out. And there's gonna be more white blood being spilled out there in Minnesota. And I think it's gonna be spilled somewhere else too. I don't think it's gonna be Minnesota. I think they're gonna copy some of the white liberal protesting somewhere else. And it's gonna be another kill. It's gonna be another shoot. It's gonna be somebody talking mess. And one of the mice agents is gonna have enough of it. And they're gonna pull their weapon out and they're gonna use it. Just like they did with old boy when he was struggling to the ground. They all was around, took the brandished weapon from him, and then, as you can see, I don't know how many ICE officers unloaded until he was unalived. Okay, so again, this is a divide. All right, because two white people that were protesting was unalived. So this is a divide. Trust and believe, and it has a lot to do with political policies too. It has a lot to do with that. A lot to do with it. And again, I don't think nothing's gonna happen to the ice age, federal ice age. I really don't. Whether it were multiple of them that shot him or what, nothing's gonna happen. They're just, they want something to happen. They want the Orange Man's administration to fold. As you can see, it's no folding with them. They're gonna bag their administration and federal ICE agents up, and they're not gonna, you know, falter from that. They're gonna keep, protecting them and the mission they got at hand, which is getting illegal immigrants. You get what I'm saying? So no matter what y'all do, it's not gonna stop. You're not gonna change nothing. I guarantee you're not gonna change nothing. I guarantee it to you. Because a lot of people voted for the Orange Man, and he is delivering. And of course, you're gonna have people making videos that probably strongly disagree in what's going on. I don't feel no type of way. I feel real relaxed with white death on television. I feel really relaxed. I do really relaxed because again, it's not gonna stop nothing. It just won't. These people need to go ahead and go home and leave these ICE agents alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Or face the wrath. Face the wrath. Okay? So y'all make sure y'all press like and subscribe so I can do this on a regular time.